Video start. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Roman, that's David, and we're going to talk about Star Wars, and we're going to talk about the REYLO Theory. This was requested. One of the 2 comments on the video was...
Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
The REYLO Theory. I was surprised people commented about that because it's an interesting theory, right?
Interesting, sure.
So if you're unfamiliar with it, basically it's shipping Rey and Kylo Ren and saying that, well, you know what, I think they're gonna, in like whatever, one of these movies, they're gonna end up together.
Let's talk about why we think it could happen. Let's not go straight to why it's not.
I actually think there's a lot of potential there. Now,
all right, let's.
And I kind of was on. I know you're a bit skeptical.
A bit.
You're deeply skeptical.
That's actually going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm almost as deeply skeptical as you can get, but I don't want to like...
Do you think that they... Okay, let's take it back. We're not talking about they're getting married. You can imagine them kissing in one of these movies? I could see that happening. 100%. I can ship these 2. One, I kind of want to ship them because the drama, the passion are there. 2, I could see them pulling... Okay, and they probably won't. They may not, but I do see the potential.
Okay, but here, I don't want to see them in any sort of...
Kiss.
Why are you obsessed with them kissing? Okay, here's the thing. Anything's possible, right? Especially if you think Rey is going to turn to the dark side.
It's a possibility.
Then especially it's possible.
No, there's no way. That would never happen. I can't imagine them both being on the dark side and hooking up, because that would just be weird.
Okay, so she's on the light side.
No, I see it the opposite side. I see. Okay.
Okay,
here's where I see the potential.
Tell me what happens.
The potential for me is, here's what we're definitely going to see. And this is stopping short of fully shipping them, but these are 2 characters who are obsessed with each other, and I think we're going to see that obsession and the potency of that relationship deepen.
I don't think she's obsessed with him.
Kylo Ren is obsessed with her.
Okay, I agree with that. And
we're going to see
now
that
he is going to be obsessed with her.
And I think and this maybe even ties a little bit into our Grey Jedi thing we were talking about before. I think people are going to tell her, stay away from that bad boy. And I think she's going to see that he's an injured, deeply screwed up young guy, and that these people have been manipulating him.
No.
And she's going to have the same impulse that Luke Skywalker had towards Darth Vader and be like, I can save him. I can do it. And, I can change him almost. And I think maybe in 9, maybe in 8, we're going to see them have some really intense one-on-one scenes where she's going to be trying to connect with that guy in there. And I could see that turning into, at some point, a kiss.
Okay, you've creaked the door open just a little for me. Only in the sense that my mind is starting to run to Game of Thrones. And Game of Thrones loves to give you a character and they're like... I remember watching Game of Thrones, and Jaime pushes a kid out a window, and I go, "That guy is never going to be good ever again." And
you can't kill him off soon enough.
And by now, he's pretty much a good guy. I mean, he's still swarmy, but he's not this evil guy. He's almost redeemed himself somehow.
He's a complex character.
He's a complex character, but this is what I think.
Okay.
Rey stands on that railing and watches Kylo murder Han Solo.
Yeah.
Someone that she knew about. You're Han Solo, her hero.
Pretty much her father figure.
Yes, in that movie. And Kylo kills him. And then I don't understand how you mentally reconcile that thing. That one event...
That's a good point.
...permeates through the movie so much because we talk about, is Kylo going to be good eventually? And it's so hard to...
They put so much groundwork on there that he's conflicted. They put so much groundwork that he's bad just because he's confused. He's being manipulated.
But what message does that send to kids or to anybody saying you can commit a murder if you're conflicted, but it's all right, you can redeem yourself later on?
Only, it's got to be the sacrificial redemption at the end if he redeems himself. So it sounds
is that a bad message? I don't know. Or is that
Is there a message that everybody, no matter what they've done, they're still a human, and then they could have turned out differently.
They're still human, yes, and they could have turned out differently, but...
And to just demonize and vilify someone who did something bad...
The issue is, and I think...
Is reductive.
The issue we're running into is these movies are 2 hours long, and we get 3 of them.
Okay.
Okay, Game of Thrones, that's a whole season is...
You've got room to play with.
You have so much time to grow and change. You've only got 2 hours to give us these changes. If you gave us weeks of shows, I feel like you could start to change these characters over time. 7 books or whatever you want to do.
Right.
But
you're right. They're going to get
3 movies.
They're going to get 3 or 4 scenes together in the next 2 movies, right? Where they're going to be specifically about that relationship.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to do a lot of lifting with that.
Here's the thing, though. Do you want to see it? I don't want to see it because I don't want to see... First off, I don't want, like, this big thing to be Rey's love story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I like Rey not having to have a love story in general.
Okay, so I'm with you on that. I'm totally... On the one hand, I'm totally against it in that, it's a strong female central character. Well, we gotta pair her off with somebody, right? Just let her be a strong leading female character who doesn't necessarily have to end up in a binary relationship with somebody, right? Okay, if that never happens, that'll be my most thrilled optimal outcome.
Okay.
That said, I think that's the most interesting relationship at play. So I do kind of want to see that I do kind of want to see Reylo happen just because it would be have the most depth and be the most complex and interesting relationship and so much drama and just the intensity of it would be really astounding in a way that I don't think you could, like, if it was Finn and Rey, that's just like meh, you know. But if it's her and Kylo,
now it's meh now. If they develop that relationship, but it honestly sounds like Finn's on his own adventure in this one, and it sounds like Rey's on her own adventure. So
which I like.
I don't know if they're going to get time to develop that romantic chemistry as much. And I've heard tell spoilers of what this came out today about like the scene where Finn convinces some jockey to get on some horse, some space horse, and they like ride away, like running away from some people.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a scene.
Here's what I really.
Get back to the point.
Sorry. Oh no! I think one thing that I feel very confident about with these movies is that they're gonna zig when everyone else thinks they're gonna zag. That's what I took from Force Awakens. Is that you think they're gonna go here and they're gonna go this way.
No, I took the opposite with Force Awakens. I was like, they're gonna zag and. They zagged.
No, there were so many things where I was like, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that they're going to keep Luke Skywalker out of all those movies. I didn't see that.
You're right.
You know what I mean? And right. Like, there was a bunch of things where I was like, I didn't expect them taking in this direction.
Okay.
So, which is why I think they're going to do something unexpected, no matter what we're expecting.
Okay. I think when you were touching on earlier, I agree that their relationship, if they can get it to this point where it is crossing this gray line of like, they're infatuated with each other, and they're, you know what I mean? Maybe they have history.
Maybe.
Who knows, like, how that history, you know what I mean? Because, like, Rey has the worst memory, man. She does not remember shit when she was younger.
She really doesn't, does she?
Unless she's just keeping it hidden.
No, that's a great point. And honestly, it will, if I do see them kiss, I don't want them to end up together, man.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I don't want them to get that far.
Yeah.
I like movies where they play around where like there could be a chemistry there could be a romantic connection, but it molds in this like obsession or interest, infatuation. Is he good? Can she move him to the light side? But of course, if you could redeem Kylo, of course you would want to try, right?
Yes.
You'll never be over the fact that he killed Han, but can you at least?
What's the greater loss, to lose Han and Kylo, or to at least bring Kylo to the light side and have him regret it and atone for it?
I agree. That's like a very like holistic kind of view and I think that's great. And that would be like a. And
the more simplistic way is Rey sees that murder of Han Solo and she just becomes like the holy adventure, and it's just like I'm gonna hunt down and kill that Kylo Ren no matter what. Which could be dope.
Maybe Luke is the one that convinces her that like it's not Kylo because he's seen firsthand how his father was transformed in his death, and he sets out Rey a challenge.
No, I see. I like that theory. And maybe I was coming from it from the opposite direction. I think it'll be more like everyone will be like, she'll be like, maybe we can save Kylo, and Luke will be like, you can't. Don't try it. Like,
but why? He did it. That's
true. He has actually done it. That's true. So if anyone would be...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And maybe that's why, you know, the Jedi are, you know, diametrically opposed to the Sith. And now, through the events of Luke transforming his father, then being betrayed by trying to go maybe like all light. I don't know. We don't know. Whatever. Yeah. But then he tells Rey, okay, I'll allow him in a little bit. She allows him too much. She turns. Then she turns back. Who knows? But I don't want it to go full Reylo. I just want them to start blurring the lines. That'll be very, very fantastic.
I think we're definitely going to see those lines blur. For sure.
And so we can call it Reylo-ish.
Well, we're going to
I want to see Reylo-ish.
At the very least, I think we're going to have tons of content to continue to ship Reylo after these next movies come out. I don't think we're going to get less. I think we're going to get more.
Full on Reylo though. I'm complete sell. Complete sell on full on Reylo.
All right. Well,
all right. Cool.
Let's find out.
What do you guys think?
I would love to know. Is
Reylo a fucking thing?
And who wants to see it happen? Do you think it should? Do you think it could? I don't know. Thumbs down. Yeah, I'll give it that one.
All right.
All right. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, or just catch us again.
Yeah, and please tell us what else you want us to talk about, because we love talking about everything and everything Star Wars.
Definitely Star Wars.
And thank you for whoever requested this one.
That's right. Yeah, thank you for requesting this. Catch you guys next time.
All right, bye.